amigos, and welcome to a Camp NaNo writing sprint session. I am joined today by the gorgeous Hananya, who is injured, but we'll hear all about that in a bit, and the amazing, all singing, all dancing SD. Actually, I don't think you've sung, but all dancing SD. Hello, ladies. Thank you for joining me. Would you like to introduce yourself to anybody who doesn't know you? Should we go clockwise? Should we start with Hananya?
Sure. Hi, Hananya. In case you don't know me, I have a channel under Hananya Leclerc where you can find me talking about my writing. I'm a multi-genre writer and I just kind of vlog about that. And I also have some more topical videos where I share some tips and tricks. And I also have a podcast that you can go follow, but all the links will be on my YouTube channel if you want to go check that out.
I'm Shannon. I'm here to just have fun and hang out with friends.
Yay! Because neither of you two are actually doing Camp NaNo, are you?
No,
not officially. I mean, no. I am trying to write, and I've got like projects I'm working on, but I don't have like a set goal.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, I'm writing my first Regency romance this month. If you haven't been to my channel before, I'm Emma Bennet. I usually write contemporary romance, but I'm trying my hand at Regency. It's going pretty well, but I am a little bit behind. So I definitely need to do 2,000 words today. I already did about 1,000, so that's pretty good. I won't be able to tell you how many I do during these sprints though, because I'm just going to be using like a text file thing and it doesn't have word count. But maybe I'll put it in the comments afterwards if anybody would like to know. Let's have a look and see who is here. We have, apparently Margaret is here, but I can see Shannon saying LOL to Margaret, but I can't.
That's what I saw, yeah.
Yeah, she had a comment there. It disappeared. I don't remember what it was, but I thought it was funny.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, Margaret's often funny. I'm sure that it was funny. Rachel says, next stream attained. I'll just sit in the back waiting. RC, the dark to my light is here. Hiya. And Felicia. And Mama Maggie. Mama Maggie is heading to Whataburger and then driving home from town. I'll try to catch the end. Whataburger sounds fantastic. And she's addicted to Dr. Pepper malts. That sounds disgusting, but good for you. That's what you like. That's what you like, then you go for it. Somebody has to buy them, I guess. Cool Gamer is here as well. And Rachel, hooray, cool. Okay, guys. So yeah, like I say, I need to get kind of 1,000 words. I doubt I'll get them in the next couple of hours, but you know, I've got like 4 hours left of the day, just under 4 hours. So I can probably do it in that, but you know, I don't write very quickly. I did do a little bit of research before this stream because I've got horses involved in the next scenes I'm doing. And it occurred to me, I was like, where do people keep horses? Like in London, like, so you're a rich person, you got your rich fancy house. Where do you keep your horses? Yes, that I found out. There were mews that were built, and those mews are now really, really expensive houses in the centre of London that go for like millions of pounds each, and that's where they house the horses and stuff. They were like separate little streets that were hidden behind the posh houses where the carriages and the horses and stuff could be kept. So there you go. Nice. I found that out. So let's get up the kitty cat timer that the lovely Shannon made just for me. No one else is allowed to use it. It's just mine. And Jocelyn is here. Hi, Jocelyn. And Rachel says, I need 2,700 words worth of revisions left for the camp goal. Awesome. Oh, for the day. And Lord Gomez is here as well, wondering with the mews. Yeah, I just thought they were cute little houses. Who knew? Anyway, let's get started with this first sprint. Let's be all productive and awesome. Let's go. Okay, guys, that is the end of the first sprint. How did it go for everybody? Was it good?
Sure.
Where have we gone? There we go. We're back. Cool. There we go. You guys have got your mics off.
No, we don't.
No.
Oh, okay. It says for me that you do. Anyway, Hananya, what did you get up to?
I decided to update my vlog. So I was just talking to the camera about the whole situation that happened yesterday. So
Did it talk back to you?
Oh,
no. But I like it that way.
Disappointing. So is this your what happened yesterday? Is this to do with your foot? 'Cause I think we were promised a story, but we haven't got it yet.
Do you
yeah.
want me
Will
to
you
share
tell
real
us?
quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Will you tell? Not quickly. We need to hear the whole tragicality.
Yes,
No one's an
I will.
end story. It's a terrible story.
It's very sad. Okay, so
Start at the beginning with the rule of 3.
yeah.
Exactly.
So yesterday around 8 a.m., I was headed to the elevator in my apartment building because I had decided I was going to go work in the office that day and was going to drive to my mom's house after working at the office because this weekend we were meant to be packing for a holiday that is next weekend. So I was carrying some bags with my clothes. I had a backpack on with my laptop, and I somehow lose my balance a little bit, and I am still in the motion of stepping. So I end up stepping, twisting my ankle, and landing on the side of my foot, so the outside of my left foot. I immediately heard it crack, so I knew something was wrong. Had to sit down because I felt like I was passing out, and then struggled back to my apartment. And
You were alone.
Yeah. I don't really have anyone around, which is what made me cry yesterday for sure, because I didn't have anyone that could take me anywhere. So I just, called an Uber and went to the doctor's office, hopped myself in, and then they sent me to the hospital, got taken in x-rays and like all of that. And then I went to the emergency room where I spent the next 4 hours just waiting. So I spent a lot of time just sitting around waiting, honestly. But yeah, my foot is now funnily in a cast and everything. Can turn the camera around a little bit. Just let me get this. There it is. So yeah, it's probably gonna be 8 to 10 weeks before I see my foot again. I mean, I'll see it in between appointments, but 8 to 10 weeks before I can actually walk on it again. So I have no idea if my holiday is happening anymore. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna go to France anymore. So yeah, last year it was the panini. This year it's breaking my foot. So yeah. That's okay. I see this as a new adventure, It's like, I've never broken my foot. This is exciting.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah, I had a really cute guy that did my casts, so there you go.
You didn't tell me that. You didn't send me a picture.
Not?
What's happened to us?
I didn't take a picture. But he was cute. His shift was ending, so he was just like in and out, but it was nice. So there it is. That's my story.
It's a very, very tragical story.
Yeah, I'm still at my mom's house, if anyone's wondering why I have different backgrounds. My mom was kind enough to come get me late last night, so we drove home in the middle of the night. But that way she can cook for me and stuff. So I'll have to go back on Sunday evening. But yeah, for now at least, the weekend I'm taking care of.
You shouldn't have to cut your hair. That's what did it.
Yeah. What all went down, cut my hair.
Yeah.
Then my finger broke.
Your balance.
Yeah, probably, because it's also like, I was joking to you guys about like stuff breaking, and I was waiting for the third thing to break. Because when we did like last week during our 15-hour write-a-thon, I had my keyboard break. Well, you know, I fixed it, but like, you know, my key came off. And then my oven broke. And then now I was like, oh, well, you know, third thing that broke, my foot.
Your
So,
foot, yeah.
That broke or something instead.
What did you say?
I said it's too bad it wasn't like a lamp or something that broke instead.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Just not a body part.
Yeah. I mean, I was born broken, so it's fine.
Oh.
It's true. Like, it's true. It's not even a joke. Like, my collarbone broke as I was like being pushed out, basically, because the cord was wrapped around my arm, and the doctor told my mom to stop pushing, and she didn't hear the guy, so she kept pushing, and that broke my collarbone.
Oh. That's not a good story. That's not a good story.
I laugh about it though. It's fine. Like, I didn't know. Like, I still don't.
Yeah, you did.
I can feel it, but like very faintly. You know, it's fine.
Ooh, that's weird.
Why is that weird?
Well, that you can like feel like.
You can feel the difference. Like, this is just a straight bone, and then this one is like you feel like a tiny bump. You know, it's fine.
It's fine.
Janet's like, don't tell me.
I will get my stomach. You start talking about bones or pushy skin, fluid under. Yeah.
We don't do that. We don't.
Start losing it.
Sure. Fair enough. Esty, did I ask you what you did during that sprint? I can't remember.
Oh no, that's okay because I threw it off on Hananya's story. I just created more of a calendar in this Google spreadsheet I have with my co-host on the podcast because I need to know what their availability is for the rest of the year or most of the rest of the year because we need to get some other interviews scheduled.
Sure. Cool. I got some writing done, but yeah, if you think I was being abused by Andy in the chat, you should have seen what I was being sent on Discord to deal with. It's all I can say when I'm trying to work. So I would have got more words in if it wasn't for Panda. So if he thinks I'm inviting him on
Panda
now.
sent you something? How come we didn't get to see that? I sent pictures to all of you guys.
No, if he's being mean to me, he likes to do it privately, like one-on-one, you know, so that he can really say the hurtful thing.
So we can pretend he's kind.
Yeah, and also I have asked him to join streams multiple times and he says no. And as soon as he said like, oh, how come I wasn't invited? I was like, do you want to come on? And he's like, no, it's not a good time. So don't anybody go listening to him and being like, oh, Emma's so mean. Emma's so horrible.
I invited myself and it was like after as soon as my stream ended today, I was like, oh, I saw Emma had a stream later today. I was like, hey, do you want some company? She was like, yeah, Hananya's joining too. I'm like, oh.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
I even told Andy in the chat as well, in case anyone has missed it. I invited myself too because I'm scatterbrained at the moment. So when Emma was telling me that she was setting up the stream for Tuesday, my mind said today. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll join today.
And I'm like, cool, excellent. Yeah. It's so good. See, I'm welcoming. I'm a lovely person.
So, you know, you should just invite yourself onto Emma's stream.
Yes.
That's the main story that you're
just tell
going to
me.
take away
just
from
tell
this.
me when you want to come on and you can come on.
Invite themselves on my camp in streams because my accountability streams is no face on the channel, but I have camp in streams every Friday and Saturday, most Sundays of this month. So anyone's welcome to join at any time. Yeah, if it works for you.
Exactly. Keiko has joined us. Hello, it is lovely to have you here. And Jocelyn also joined us, and Eva. I'm never going to get through like the chat, but I'll just say hi to a few people before we go into the next one. Oh, this is wonderful. I love Hananya's was asked by Joanne. Oh, Joanne's here. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, Joanne asked Hananya how she is, and she's like, "Oh, I'm good. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Like,
all right.
Why would there be a problem?"
She's got a secret dance video she's doing, though, that it's going to rival mine.
What?
You have a secret dance video you're doing that's going to rival mine because you got the one hop dance.
Oh.
Never mind.
It could do that.
I think
With the crutches.
everyone's going to be doing dance videos, aren't they? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. Who else? I said hi to Jocelyn. Panda will ignore. Eva says she likes my hair. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you to say.
Did you see the note I put there about Google? I just think that's important for everyone to know.
What happened?
Oh, thank you.
Their new policies.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll get down to yeah. Do you want to explain it rather than me just showing the thing while I find other things?
Yeah, so Google just updated their policies. It's kind of sneaky because they didn't say, hey, we got new updated policies that involve your information and AI. They just kind of updated their policies. But basically anything you publish on through Google, probably I would assume it also includes Chrome. If you use Chrome as your browser, they reserve the right to scrape it to train their AI models and tools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So does that include YouTube?
I would assume it probably would.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably. Interesting.
So any pictures, texts, everything, just know that it may be included in future AI tools. And it's not just like text, that could be images and everything. Yeah.
Right. People are asking if it includes Google Docs, because obviously if you're writing your stuff in Google Docs.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That might be scary.
Yeah. I think it was posting to, I'll have to look it up again. I think it was like something that you make public, posting public stuff.
Okay.
That's what I took.
So not your private documents.
Yeah, I'd have to look at it again just to ensure. But yeah, this I think.
Okay. I would assume so. I mean, right? They wouldn't just do that to your private stuff.
Really? No. They might. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's Google.
Yeah. Apparently, Margaret feels left out as well. I'm sorry.
I'm not the
mastermind. Just pissed off everyone today.
But I'm not part of the mastermind group anymore, so you don't have to feel left out.
It wasn't like a whole
we keep trying to invite you to it, though.
It got too much for me. There was too much going on.
Okay.
And I feel guilty when I can't keep up.
That's what I feel too sometimes. That's okay. We'll just text you privately. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I can handle a few people. When it was getting like everybody, I was having a hard enough time keeping up when it grew from me, Emma, and Andy, and then it grew, and then of course Mojo was there too, and then we added Margaret, and it was like, okay, this is okay, and then Hananya, okay, and then Estelle, and then it was becoming, at that point there were so many messages. Not saying that Estelle was the tipping point. Try not to say
Estelle was before me, by the way.
Okay, well, whatever it was, I just know that it was that those when it was Margaret, Hananya, and Estelle added after me, Emma, and Andy had started. When those three, at that point, it was getting a bit much for me to keep up with the chat, and I was falling behind. And then all of a sudden, we had an influx of a lot of people, and then we moved to the new channel, and I tried to join the channel, and it didn't believe I was human. It told me I was not human, and so I couldn't join the channel. and then when I got in there, it was like all these messages, and I was like, this is too much. This is overwhelmed. I can't, and I can't, and I felt like, what am I bringing into the group? I can't bring anything if I can't keep up with the chat and I can't offer anything. I shouldn't be here. That's the way I thought.
No.
So. Wait, why are you there?
Yeah. I think it has calmed down a little bit now.
It has calmed down.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's generally Andy and I being silly. I'm sorry.
So we should just create a silly chat, and then because we do have a random chat.
We have got like a random chat thing.
So you can just ignore the random chat.
That would help.
Exactly. CB is here, and Becca, and lovely cats. Loads of people. I should probably start another sprint now, shouldn't I? I'm very sorry for the comments I didn't get to. I'll try to get to them next time. Otherwise I'm not going to get my words in, people. Okay? I'm not going to get my words in. Okay, let's bring up these cats. Bum, bum, bum. And will it let me bring out the cats, please? Being a little stuck. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, should we do another sprint? Yeah. Want to hear a cheer for a sprint?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, that is our second sprint done. And for those eagle-eye viewers, you will see that we have been joined by the amazing, although at the moment he just seems to be like a little swirly thing on a black screen. Richard,
What?
can you hear us?
No, he's
Yes.
fine for me.
Yeah, he's fine for me
What?
too.
Oh, I think there's a lag. You're talking and your mouth is
Yay!
moving at different
Awesome.
points for me.
Well, what can I say? I'm here.
Wow.
I'm here just in time for the not sprint bit. Because Elma seems to have lost control of this stream just as I've turned up. I'm Richard. I'm the author of this book. Go and buy it now. And if you didn't know, I have a newsletter. Look, I found it.
No.
Where is it at?
It was just over there. I'm blind. So I am here to notionally do some sprinting. Don't let anyone hear me say that. That's like... I think we've lost Elma.
Well, I think we're only going to do one more sprint anyway.
Oh,
so I'm sure you can manage 25 minutes. You know,
I can.
25
I'm ready to
minutes.
get some words in.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Seeing lots of nice people in the chat. I'm seeing Captain Pin. She's there.
I think Captain Pin's gone now. Oh no, she is there.
Oh well. We've got everyone here. We've got 1N. We've got Wendy, and we've got Elma. I'm not allowed to call you Frosty, Emma. That's been banned, hasn't it?
I mean, it implies certain things, so let's not.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't.
I blame Anne for that. I blame Anne for that.
No, we blame you completely. Completely. Hananya, how did that sprint go for you? I don't think there was much work getting done, was there, young lady?
I mean, I did go on Instagram and like updated all those things and replied to some messages. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch Netflix. So that's what I did.
I'm on Threads now. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, what is Threads? I don't understand why we need another texting.
Twitter.
Yeah, it's Twitter from Instagram, right?
No, from Meta. It's Meta's response to Twitter.
It's Zuck having a bit of an identity crisis. So we get to pit two billionaires against each other. It's Zuck versus Elon. Who wins?
You guys heard about the stuff that went on between them on Twitter, where one invited
maybe a cage match.
Yeah, the cage match, and then they actually called the other person's team to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
So
are they still going to do that?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything more after that.
I hope so. That'd be good entertainment.
I mean, the AI people had lots of fun with it afterwards. They generated all kinds of videos and images because you now have text to video image generators.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who's to say Mark Zuckerberg isn't already an AI?
It would explain a lot, honestly.
Mm.
I believe Shannon had a story for the class that she wanted to share.
Well, if you want me to share it, I don't want to take up your time because I know you were trying to get to. Yeah. So yeah,
no, we'll do one more sprint. But we've got 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, I have broken my ankle once, and then I messed it up again. The same ankle because I had already broken it. It was prone to injury. The first time I broke it was not all that funny, but it was kind of stupid of me. I was deployed out in the desert. I was drinking. I wasn't supposed to be drinking. We weren't supposed to be drinking while we're deployed. I was drinking with medics of all people. And I went to the porta potties, which you always went in buddy pairs because there was rapes happening at night on the base. And I came out of the porta potty and stepped down onto the rocks. The porta potty sat on rocks on top of the sand, and the rocks gave way, and I snapped my ankle. Good thing I was partying with medics because that way I didn't have to go anywhere and get everyone in trouble because I was drinking because we weren't supposed to be drinking. So anyways, that was that first story. So then the hot guy story, right? I'm already married. We're in Hawaii. We're hiking. And some of you guys might know about, how I've talked about how I tore up my ankle. I tore up my back and my ankle and my wrist falling down a mountain in Hawaii that I was So this particular mountain had a railroad track that went up it, and it was really, really, really steep, and it was really, really old. So it was like crumbling. And that's what actually, when I was coming back down, one of the wood plats gave way, and I tumbled the rest of the way down. Anyways, I am there with my girlfriend, who is a Marine. I'm a civilian at this point. And my son, who is like the star quarterback for his team. So they're, even though I was in really good shape because I was doing 5Ks and stuff like that, they were both in better shape than me. And so they were already at the top of the mountain, and I'm like still trying to make it up the thing. So anyways, there's this gentleman who passes me, and I'm watching him because he passes me on the way up, passes me on the way down while I'm still going up, and then passes me again on the way up.
Wow. Okay.
On the way back down. Okay. So he passed me twice. Okay. And he was really good looking. He didn't have a shirt on, lots of muscles.
Okay.
And I remember thinking when he passed me going on the way up, I thought this in my head. There was no one around for me to talk to because my girlfriend and my son were almost at the top already. And I think, can you just take me to the top? Can you just carry me to the top? That's what I'm thinking in my head as he's passing me, right? And it's really small because, I mean, railroad tracks are not that big, right? So he's right next to me. Anyways, he passed me again going back up when I started coming down. And my girlfriend and my son were ahead of me. They waited for me at the top, and then they went, and they were still ahead of me. So I'm trying to catch up to them. I'm going fast. I didn't see where I was stepping on the plank that wasn't all the way through, and it cracked, and I fell, right? So I fell down like all the way to like the beginning of the mountain, but there was still some woods and stuff before we get to my girlfriend's car because we came in her car. And sure enough, that guy that I thought in my head, he just carried me. He picked me up and took me to my girlfriend's car.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking in my head, I was like, can you just carry me to the top? No, he ended up carrying. I'd rather not have hurt my ankle, but you know. Then I found out he was in the military too.
The only thing I took away from that story was that Shannon had a girlfriend.
Is that like shocking to you? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, in this day and age, nothing shocks me, to be honest.
Your book shocked me.
What,
in how good this is?
Yeah.
Don't say it yet. I haven't had a chance to read it, so don't spoil it.
You should read it soon, Shannon. It is.
I have a beta read, an ARC read, and I have another read. What's the other? Oh, the Tuber Book Club read for this month. I have to get done. So I've got 3 books.
That's Elma's book.
Yeah, that's a good book. That's a quick book to read.
It is quick, but that is really my last book because the beta read, they've been waiting on me since before the AWC. I had to stop, and I said, can you let me finish when I get done with the AWC? And they said yes, and so I'm supposed to start back up here very, very soon. I told them yesterday. I did not start yesterday. Oops. I'm like knocking down. I still have all these books here. Everybody's
She means Donald Trump, by the way.
Amy's book, Laura's book, Margaret's book, Ben's book, Bethany's book, Richard's book.
You've already read that one?
Yes, I've read that one. Nicole, Danny's Curse, which and Sophie's book. I thought I had Richard's other book down here, but I don't.
Well, this one.
I don't have it. I have price for it.
You do. I've seen it many times before.
Just don't know which book pile it's in.
I love how you just got piles of books everywhere. That's good fun.
Yeah, piles and piles of books. That looks like a good one. I want to read that one.
Which one?
I want to read Nicole's.
Oh yes, and well, it's right. Yeah, Margaret was talking about the Irish myths, and this is Danu's curse, which Danu was the mother goddess of the Tuatha De Danann, which were the Irish gods and goddesses in the myths. So the Tuatha De Danann, the Tuatha De Danann was it actually means people of Danu, Danu's people, or people of Danu. So Danu is her name, the mother goddess. So yeah.
I've got Ben's book here, by the way.
Really good.
It is wonderful.
Can you show
Ben,
it?
don't we?
We do. We're big Ben fans here.
Don't call him Big Ben.
That's not Ben's book. That's your book. We're not going to fall for that.
What?
I think she's behind. I think we're behind.
Poor Emma. So she's just going to get even more chaos.
No. I was saying that Richard was showing his book, and I was saying that he should be showing Ben's book.
Yeah, but when you were saying he was showing his book, we had just finished showing Ben's books. I think we're off on time.
All the book. I love buying people's books, but I'm very behind with buying people's books. I need to get there.
One. That's what we're supposed to read for the Tuber Book Club. This is the one we just read for the Tuber Book Club.
Yay! I hope you like it.
I'm going to give it a read, Emma. Not for the book club, but just because I want to read it.
Just because, yeah, of course you do. It's brilliant. That's not my favorite one, though.
Savion. This is a journal he has.
Ooh.
And I like it. I put like all my notes for
is that
classes and
matte?
stuff.
Is that matte or gloss?
It's matte.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
The beauty in me is undeniable. That's Savion, Ty Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is very pretty.
Savion makes him sound more like a type of wine you would drink. Oh, I'll have the red Savion with my fish today, darling.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you pronounce it differently, though.
Savion.
Savion.
Very British. Savion. Oh, can't do that. Gonna get myself in lots of trouble, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. Let's just not. I wanted him to do a bigger one. I asked him to do an A4 one.
For the notebook?
Listen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Americans and book sizes is a whole conversation I'm not really prepared to have right now because
it's not just book sizes, also gloss or matte.
Gloss is boss.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then I remember we were talking about my book cover, and I showed my book cover to Richard early before anybody else saw it. And he was like, "Are you doing gloss on this one?" Because I didn't do gloss on my other ones. I'm like, "No," because in my genre, nobody does gloss. So this is like one of my favorite authors, and all her books, they're all matte.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
So
I like matte, I have to say.
I like it too.
Yeah, I'm a matte fan.
And look, this one is a space opera. I introduced him to Martin, but his is matte too. So I don't know.
Yeah, I like them.
I think Shannon's doing it just to prove me wrong.
To get started with another string. I know that Richard doesn't want to actually do any work, but in order for us to finish,
start typing. Richard, you got this.
Yeah, we need to get another one in. Yeah. Okay, and I've hardly done anything. I think I've only written like 400 words. This is a disaster. An absolute disaster.
400 words is great.
Yeah,
don't sell yourself short.
I need 1,000. I need 1,000.
You better start writing then, hadn't you? Come on.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, right, everybody, stop talking. Okay, and we're just going to start this. Okay, look, everyone behave. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, guys, that is the end of the final stream. How did that go for you, everyone? Was it a good one?
It was good.
I did writing.
I did writing too.
Did you? How much writing?
363 words, but I did kind of get derailed a little bit by the chat and by people texting me on WhatsApp. But not by people following me on Threads, which is what you should do, because it's the new thing.
I'm going to put my cardigan on because I kind of look naked and I'm not.
Well,
I love that you're bringing attention.
I'm not naked.
I would have never.
I'm not naked here, people.
Well, that's what
it is
she
not
wants you
that
to
kind
do.
of stream.
Well, I'll just undo this button, shall I?
Oh, geez.
You're the one literally pointing it out, though. Like, nobody would have noticed.
Because I was just looking and I was like, huh?
Oh, naked.
Anyway, yeah. I was
She's
looking
blonde and she's naked.
Exactly. It's all change here. It's all change here on Emma Bennet's YouTube channel. How did everybody get on in the chats? Apparently that was a short sprint, says Jocelyn. I promise it was the right length. I didn't do my thing where I leave it on double time. I've done that once before. That was an amusing one. I looked up after about 10 minutes and I was like, how is that much time gone? And then I worked out what it happened. I'm sorry. Scandalous, says Kat. Superb. Jocelyn made some excellent progress. We like that. Rachel's had to step out. But she got her camp project up and did some exercise. But then obviously decided that getting it up was enough and that she just needed to leave.
I'm not going to say a word to that, Emma, when you said getting it up is enough.
I just saw Eva's comment. That's one way to boost views.
Yeah. That was funny. Anyway, Morgan got ice cream. Yay! Awesome.
Yay for that.
Shannon, I liked your video of you dancing.
It was amazing.
Here's the question I've got: are you taking dance requests?
I do have. You said you got my newsletter.
I did get your newsletter.
So yeah.
Maybe she didn't look at
my
it.
newsletter, not yours. In my newsletter, I have it on there, a poll, the link to the Google form, a poll to go choose which one to do. I would do next, which I'm going to put on my community tab. I just haven't done it yet on YouTube. So, and I'm going to also do it through Instagram, but I haven't done that yet either. I've got two more things I want to do today.
The one I want you to do, Shannon. I want you to do Gangnam Style.
Oh, okay. No, I miscommunicated that in my head when you said take requests. So my requests would be I have 3 songs picked out, 3 dances picked out. You'd have to choose one of those. So so not requests, but I thought about opening it up to requests for the if we hit the goal, then I thought about opening it up to requests after that.
Right, where's my wallet?
Yeah, well, to hit the goal, we have to hit what did I say? I said 3,000 by next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost at 2,600, I think, right now.
Well, I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Because if you want to see Shannon either do Gangnam Style or flossing, that's a dance, isn't it?
I don't know that one.
Emma knows that one, don't you?
Yeah, I know that one. I used to have to do that one with the beavers when I was a beaver scout leader.
It's the one from Fortnite, isn't it?
I never played.
Yeah.
So the 3 I have is Toka Toka, Ting Ting, and Doggy Doggy.
Oh.
Doggy Doggy is like the easiest one to do. It's like right foot,
sure
left foot. That's it. It's really easy to do. I can have fun with that one. And I even know how I can make that one funnier than the one I just did. I haven't figured out how to do the other ones yet because the other ones are harder dance moves. And I haven't practiced any of those the one that I dropped the video for, that one I've been practicing for over a month.
It was very clever.
It was.
You did a really good job.
I really liked it.
It was awesome. Nicole has come to join us. There's lots of nonsense in. Oh, Eva's very kindly been dropping some links into the chat, which is very sweet. I had a video out like an hour ago, I think.
I saw that. I thought, you cheeky woman, streaming and doing a video.
Just,
lady of many talents.
Just how it is. I didn't know I was going to do this stream until earlier on today. So, but yeah, so thank you very much for sharing the link, Eva. That was very, very kind of you. Yeah, it is a Camp NaNo update. The start of camp and how I'm pretty behind. I think, yeah, I got a couple more 100 words.
Still got, a couple hours.
I actually talked about your book earlier, Nicole.
Yes, we said lovely things.
Yeah.
Said lovely things.
Well, I talked about how the Irish myths and NaNo and.
I saw that gif and I was a bit like, oh my.
Oh, you were like, oh my, were you?
Oh my.
That was a good gif. I stand by that gif.
Am I missing something?
Yeah.
It's a gif in Discord.
Yeah, it's nothing important. It's just the boys being silly.
Us
Just
silly? Never. I mean, all
I'm like,
the time.
I don't see anything on screen. I don't see anything on YouTube. What the heck are you guys talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just like a Discord chat a silly Discord chat that we were having. And poor Nicole is boiling hot. It's been quite hot here as well. It was yucky when I took the dogs out. I took them down to the river so they could have a splash. And
Did you jump in?
No.
So that might have been why you were naked, because you had to take your wet clothes off.
I think we need to end this stream now because I don't like Richard being here very much. Oh, look how dark it's got behind Hanania. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
It's getting dark here as well.
I didn't really want to get up because, getting up is a little bit hard. So I'm like, I'll get up once I go to bed. I'm trying to get up as least amount of times as possible.
Yeah.
So
have you got everything around you that you need?
Yeah, I've water, snacks, everything. My whole bag with all my camera and YouTube stuff, all of it in it. So I just have everything around me so I can grab it. So I've now positioned my phone with the flashlight so that you can actually see me. So
you're such a pro. Oh, she can't even get up to turn on the light. It's too tragic.
I could, but it takes a lot of effort to get myself up on the crutches. So
yeah. Fine. Okay. Right, you look after yourself. Okay, should we do some outros? Should we do it anti-clockwise just for fun?
Sure. Start with Richard.
Yeah.
I had to think what anti-clockwise was for a second.
Come on.
I am old enough that I do know how to read an analog clock. Okie dokie. And where do we go from here? My name is Richard. I am the author of this incredible book and others, by the way. If you want to find out what I'm doing here around the tubes and other places, and if you want to get in touch with me on Threads, just remember to subscribe to my newsletter. It's very good. So says Emma, and she never lies about anything. She's lovely.
Yeah, I did. I did actually say that. Yeah. Yeah, you haven't paid me for saying that yet.
Haven't. I've paid you in love. How's that?
Lame.
Shannon, take it away.
Yeah, Shannon, take it away, babe.
I'm Shannon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me, Emma. It was great to hang out with friends today.
Hey. And lovely injured Hanania.
Hi, Hanania here. I have a YouTube channel under Hanania Leclerc, and I post vlogs and other writing-related stuff. So go follow me there. If you haven't subscribed, give me a pity subscribe.
Yeah, and also she's in so much pain she can barely move. Subscribe, people. Yeah, I mean, what more does she have to do?
No, just kidding. Yeah,
look, okay. She's here. It's dark. She's using the light, the little flashlight on her phone for you people. Come on.
Anything for the content.
The link is down in the description below. It's easy, people. Okay. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to my lovely, lovely guests. Not so much to Richard, but the other two lovely ladies. It has been adorable having you here. And I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. Definitely Tuesday evening with Hananya again. So I will catch you then, if not before. And have an awesome rest of your day, however much of it there is left. Bye for now.